Welcome to the Intel Developer Conference. I'm Jerry Carlson from Azentech. We're giving away this car here to the Ultimate Geek. It's going to be a very exciting time here. Anyways, Azentech is a company that we go ahead and make an in-vehicle technology for the car. This is a car PC built on an Intel dual-core processor. Basically, it's a radio replacement. It's built on Windows Vista, as you can see here in the shot. But when you start driving, we actually force on an HMI, which stands for Human Machine Interface. Go ahead and show you that. So in this interface, you can see there's nice big buttons. So as you're driving along, you can do things in a safe manner. And I'll just walk through a couple of things really quickly. Typical things are GPS navigation here to help you get where you're going. So we got a nice little interface here. Next thing is really important, especially in California here, is this hands-free Bluetooth calling, where you can pair your phone and you can have your hands on the wheel and be able to make phone calls. That's a nice feature as well. We have this email here. We're being productive in the car, so as you're driving along and the email comes in, you can see a little preview of the email here, and you can just touch this button right here and have it read to you.
With today's computer technology, it is possible to have my Atlas car.
When replying to the email, you can just type in an email, do a quick reply, which is like an instant text, or you can actually do a voice attached. If I click on that, I click the record button, I can say, yes, I'd love to meet you for coffee, and then go ahead and send it. What that did is it encapsulated my voice into a WAV file. That WAV file was attached to the email. It was go ahead and sent back to the person. So now they can hear me verbatim of what I said, and I still did it in a safe manner driving along. In our music here, we have a 120 gig hard drive, so we store music. We can have thousands and thousands of music tracks. There's no more looking for those CDs. They're all stored digitally. But you see, we have, so that's pretty nice. And then we can come over here. We have AM/FM radio. Videos are a real big hit too. So you see here that you're driving along and maybe you stop and you want to watch a video, you can go ahead and just click on it and play. The next thing I want to show you is that we have support for iPod and Zunes and all your popular handheld media here. So you can go ahead and click on this iPod and plug your iPod straight into it. Now, people always ask, okay, is it internet connected? So we have this little Wi-Fi finder, and I click on it and you see that basically here's all the open Wi-Fi spots here at the show. But you see here, when you're into Wi-Fi, you can go to the web, and we're just on the internet here. You can scroll along and stuff, so it's pretty interesting and nice that you can go ahead and search for information. Basically, last thing I want to show you is that there's some really interesting applications you can put on here. Being at the developer conference, and this is one of my favorites. This is basically a 3D navigation system that you see running on here, and so you can enable this view, just your typical nav. But you can look at this view, which is overhead, or you can zoom down to this view, which is the street view. Here's a bird's eye view, but see how just the processing power of this dual core processor in here really allows you to just transition and looks really smooth.